The Principal Research Awards 2024 are taking place, and joining us in studio this morning to discover a bit more is Professor Duraisamy Saravanakumar, who is the Director of Graduate Studies and Research and also a Professor of Plant Pathology. Good morning, Professor, and welcome.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. And thank you for being here this morning to share with us the details behind the Principal's Research Awards and also a little bit more, which I can't wait to get into. But before we get there, let's focus on the main award at hand, the Principal's Research Award 2024. Can you share with us some more details?
Yeah, thanks. First of all, thanks for having me. With respect to Principal's Research Award, they are presented to celebrate our outstanding researchers of the St. Augustine campus, University of the West Indies. The Principal's Research Awards were introduced last year, 2023. We had a great event with the Research Festival, and we celebrated all our researchers for their individual contribution, as well as for their team research at the faculty level and at the campus level. Also, we had instituted a Special Innovation Award and Most Impactful Community Research Award. All of those awards were aimed to encourage the researchers, as well as to showcase the impactful work being done at the University of the West Indies to our stakeholders. That was the main purpose of our research awards. Now, this year also, we have called the applications for our researchers to apply for different awards. Probably I could call out some of the names of the awards, like Best Researcher Award, Special Innovation Award, Most Impactful Community Researcher Award, and also Most Outstanding Regional or International Research Award. In that regard, we would like to encourage the culture of research and innovation among our researchers, the staff and the students. This year, what we thought, research is not only confined, or it should not be confined to the conventional academics or researchers in the institutions, but the research, it should be expanded to everyone, so that everyone will understand that the research is the key for providing solutions and developing technologies. That is the reason we thought that this year we need to expand this to the public. And our campus principal and pro-vice chancellor, Professor Rosemary Bell Antwine, thought that, and she inspired by the events that happened in the region due to earthquake and the hurricane, and that's how she thought we need to institute a new award this year, and that's what we are going to talk about here.
Right, the HERE Award, which is quite exciting and different, the Hurricane and Earthquake Alleviation Research Award. Why now, though? I mean, you did just touch on the fact that, yes, we've had some earthquakes and so forth, but why would you say now is a critical time to institute this award? Yes,
these hurricanes or earthquakes, they are actually felt in the history, if you look into over the years, and we have noticed, but the suffering and the damage caused by these hurricanes and the earthquake is large, and it could devastate the people and property and the environment. Therefore, the research innovation can bring some solutions, or can develop technologies across the fields like agriculture or health or engineering or construction sector, or for the social workers, and they can think what can be done to alleviate the impacts or the damages caused by these hurricanes and by the earthquake. As I said, then again, the research, it should not be confined only to the conventional academics. That's the reason. And also this year, Principal's Research Awards, we themed it as research by all and research for all. So once we have encouraged people in the other tertiary institutions or in the schools or all stakeholders, then it is not only an opportunity to encourage them to do research to reduce the impact of these hurricanes or the earthquakes, but also it is an opportunity to do outreach why everyone should be aware of these events and what should be done in these events, and at least they will start to research what should be done if these type of events occur, and or what type of responses should be done, or else even the alleviation strategies. For example, in case of agriculture, if I can say the climate smart agriculture, and also in case of hurricane, we had incidents where when we have the deep rooted dwarf trees or perennial agroforestry systems, that can be a resilient one to the hurricanes when compared to the shallow rooted trees, as well as the very tall ones. So that type of research, as well as remote sensing. There are so many technologies with respect to remote sensing on satellite imaging and radar sensing and geographical information systems. All of these technologies are available, or the databases are available, and using those databases, how we can develop the virtual reality visualization to showcase or to bring to the people what will happen if some hypothetical events like this happen. Then in that case, that visualization will help the people to respond if that event occurs in reality. So that's why we wanted the people to think about it at least. And also it's an opportunity. Those who are already involved in researching or has invented something that could reduce the impact of the damages or the sufferings caused by the hurricanes or the earthquake.
So you just said invented something, so we're looking at inventions as well.
Of course, because that is the purpose of this award as well.
Okay, wonderful. So particularly with this award, something that definitely stands out is the fact that this is open to all staff, students of the UWI, the general public, tertiary institutions, and secondary school teachers and students. In a case like that, where it's such a wide breadth, is there a particular criteria or standard that is being looked for that is going to be achievable by such a wide range of the population?
Yeah, because what we are, as you said, this is open to everyone, right? And what we are looking at it, we are looking at across all sectors.
Okay.
So they can apply, the social workers or even the policymakers, or else someone who has developed the framework or the illustration, how that can actually reduce the impact of these events. Everyone can apply to these awards, and we have a template which actually clearly articulate what should be included in that application, and the application should be received by the Research Awards Committee before September 6th. And we will be evaluating the applications. The award ceremony is going to take place on 14th of November. And the most important thing is on 15th, we are going to have the first Principals Research Awards Conference, where the successful awardee will be invited to do the presentation as well.
And the first Principals Awards Conference, is this going to also be open to the public or to invited guests?
Yeah, it is. Primarily, we are going to invite the stakeholders, and also we will extend the invitation to the public as well.
Now, Professor, in addition to addressing attendees at the conference, what else will the HAIR awardee receive?
Yeah, they will receive the award plaque and a certificate, and also the cash reward of $10,000. And in this regard, I make this opportunity to invite the partners from the governments or from the civil society organizations or the regional institutions that are involved with the hurricane or the earthquake alleviation research, join with us to celebrate our researchers, not only within the university, but also across the country. So thank you.
Definitely, of course. Just going back, of course, to the criteria, it is open to the general public. You've mentioned secondary school and tertiary students as well. What about age? Is there an age limit to participate in this?
No, there is no age limit, because we wanted to make it open for anyone who is interested or who has been doing a research. And in these cases, sometimes the experience will also bring a lot of innovation and a lot of solutions. So we don't want to restrict this with the age, but we have an award that is for our UWI researchers, which is also a new award. We have it as the most promising early career researcher award. So that has an age limit of 40 years. But in this one, since this is open to all, and we don't want to limit anyone's innovation by putting an age limit.
Understood, and admirable as well. Now, let's just go back to the first one that took place in 2023. With those awards, did you see an uptick in people who were interested in research and contributing to different aspects of it?
Yes, certainly, because there are companies on private industries. They are interested in having a memorandum of understanding with the university, and they have asked for a particular aspect of the research to be done with our graduate students and with our staff. So that is one evidence that I could say. In addition to that, there should be a culture of research and innovation among people. People have been doing research, and even last year we had very good research award presented to Professor Christine Carrington, who has contributed a lot to the COVID-19 research, and also they have a very good database of COVID-19 viruses, which could be a very good database and useful information. Even in future, if you have to develop some vaccines, and that DNA information and that protein information could also be used. So in such cases, it has a wide impact, and a lot of people has been asking this year as well from our university community, when are we going to have this type of awards? What happens in case of research? Mostly they look for some recognition. Of course, the monetary benefits and all of those things are there, but at the same time, when it comes to the academics, they look for recognition, and this recognition will make them to more involved in the work, and not only that, but also that will inspire young ones as well. People in small island developing states, we know that we have very constrained resources.
Yes.
But at the same time, this type of researchers will make people bring together, and there is a potential opportunity for multidisciplinary research as well. In that case, we can pool the resources, and that's why we have extended this HERE award to other tertiary institutions, so that we will know who are all the people working in this hurricane and earthquake alleviation research, and even we can form the cluster, and forming that cluster, and we can pool the resources, and we can still do better rather than doing research in isolation. That is one of the things. And coming back to your question, after that research festival, we have seen a lot of interest from the private as well as the development agencies and the governments as well. And even we have signed some letter of agreement with the ministries to train these staff to improve their skills and the capacities for efficiency.
Absolutely. Excellent. Well, Professor, it seems like there's a lot coming up, and definitely it's something that is going to benefit not just Trinidad and Tobago, but the region as well. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure, and all the best to you and your team.
Thank you.
Speaking about the Principals Research Awards 2024 happening right here in Trinidad and Tobago. And stay tuned, because Unique Not Different is happening right here after the break.